I saw a video of Museveni sitting down, and it is a sign that country needs a reset button. Let me play with a tape. So in that video, you see General Kaguta Museveni being helped to wear a jacket, and it's not even night. Okay, he's being helped by virtue of his years. He's 82. He's supposed to be helped, yet he is at the helm of our country. Those are the questions that are supposed to be asked. Okay, so when I see such things happening, where General Museveni is being helped to even put on a cloth, and coming at the background that he has been at the helm for 40 years, such questions are supposed to be asked. A country, okay, I would excuse him if it was his first time at the helm, because some of the time people speak out that Trump is approaching 80, Joe Biden was old, but even Joe Biden had to be removed from the race because of his age. So the purpose of this video, I've come to point out the dangers of being led by General Kaguta Museveni, what it means for our country, and most importantly, the sedimentaries we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. One of the things I acknowledge about General Kaguta Museveni, even if I like change, is strategic, is conscious, okay, and he knows how to keep himself safe. It's not by mistake that he has led this country for 40 years. It's not by mistake. There are some things, okay, and maybe the last part is also lucky. I remember in 2021 general election, we are prepared to take him on, but COVID came and used that pretext to beat us up. Although he's brutal at dictatorship, but he has those qualities. I remember one time Miriam Matembe was on NBS, and he came out to say that they went to visit General Kaguta Museveni in State House. It was night. He came covered, dressed in a jacket, with gloves, with a head sock, so that mosquitoes could not bite him. Yet his visitors were outside being bitten by mosquitoes. It shows you that he was protecting himself at any cost, yet his visitors were being fed on by mosquitoes. Secondly, do you know that General Museveni uses one arm when greeting? One arm doesn't touch his face. So it is discipline. He has discipline for that. But even away from that, we must understand that age is also a factor. By the way, let me first play with the tape as he was holding a mic with a serviette, not to touch it with his bare hand, because apparently it's touched on by very many people. Here is the tape. I want you to see it very carefully, because it's going to help us know what we are saying. Here is the tape.
And I like, without wasting a lot of time, request
Okay,
Diana,
see him touching the microphone with serviettes.
take us through.
You see?
Diana, please. Go and take a seat. Myself, Your Excellency, I extend the apology to the Right Honorable Richard Odong, who should have been here, but asked me to stand in for him. He has gone ahead to organize so that as you reach the greater Bunyoro area, you'll find it very, very comfortable. Thank you, Your Excellency. Ms. Diana, take us through.
Okay, you see. Be careful, you see.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Okay, with a serviette on the microphone. Okay.
Your Excellency.
Okay. That only comes with discipline. Okay. That only comes with discipline. So General Museveni has that discipline, and also beating him, we need a degree of discipline. Trust me, if you see General Museveni in that chair sitting, it is a sign of very many things. General Museveni used to give speeches when standing up for hours. Now he has to sit down with some tea, with a jacket. It shows you that the tenacity has reduced. You just look at your grandfather of 82. He will start even getting amnesia. That is the truth. So 40 years, if you don't handle our politics very well, Museveni is done and dusted. Transition is imminent. It's the reason why even the first family is in panic. They brought Hose Kainerugaba, the public never bought him. Zero public speech, zero at everything, zero manners, zero dedication, zero discipline. Museveni has very many qualities. His son has never gotten even 2%. So for me, I keep on telling people that even those who support NRM should understand there is no power that is infinity. Power ends either by virtue of natural calamity or otherwise. Some of the time, I don't want to speak about natural calamities because the government is petty. They can come out to say, you did a video that Museveni should die. No, I haven't said it. Although all of us, that's the way. But as a country, we should understand that Museveni is tired. It's time for our country to press a reset so that we can know where we are going, so that we can rebuild this country. Other than that, I'm not a prophet. All countries that have ever been where we are right now with a leader like General Kaguta Museveni end up sliding to failed state because they don't understand the issue at hand. It's the reason why we do this podcast, not because we want a lot. We put in a lot of data, recording, editing, but because I have a duty to put a brick on my country. Away from that, even people in the villages, they used to tell us that Museveni has a lot of support in the villages. But even in the villages, not only in Uganda, I saw a video in Budaka, in Parisa, young women and children trying to show that they are for change. In fact, let me first play with the tape. Here is the tape.
Our power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. Kunga Chagulanyi kunga. Kunga. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga. Kunga Kibuku kunga. Kunga. Kunga Mutebo kunga. Kunga. Kunga Parisa kunga. Kunga. Kunga Mbale kunga. Kunga. Kunga Budaka kunga. Kunga. Kunga Manafa kunga. Kunga. Kunga Bududa kunga. Kunga. Kunga Eastern Region kunga. Kunga. Bananga bantu bembale. Tubaniriza okuyibiri. President waisu alikuiza kale tuli basanyukino okubaniriza mwemona abana Kibuku abana Bududa abana Mbale abana Budaka abana Parisa mwemona tubaniriza mwize tubaho kunakolo ngatwaniza omukulu waisu abagisu mwemona tubaniriza mwize people power.
Those are the people in the villages. Gone are the days where they used to put a cloth on our face to say that he has a support in women and the village. Now the tide is changing. 40 years is so much. Empires fall on 40 because there are very many reasons. Some of the time they feel comfortable that after leading for 40 years, maybe I can lead for another 40. They don't even work. They don't have anything to bring as a new person who has to bring something for the country to appreciate him. It's the reason why even Museveni, when he comes, there is a day he came and met traders in Kampala. He told them off because he knows that his power is not derived from the people. He told them that if you are shouting, you can go, you don't threaten me. It's because of the 40 years. 40 years is a lot. For those who don't know 40 years, for a person who has been in his life for the longest or the most oldest person, just know that Museveni has ruled for a country half of your years. Some of us were born after Museveni had led the country for 10-something years. It is the truth. Okay? So as we continue, we should understand the risk in the near future. Uganda is not secure. It is stable. Stability is short-lived. Even the stability we have was not built on a strong foundation. It was built on individuals. It's the reason why my fear is that after Museveni is gone, we need people with brains who can steer this country to greater heights. Other than that, we are going to fall back to a failed state. Remember, our neighbors are already fighting. So the moment we get a spark of insecurity, we are going to see even the rebels across the country coming here to build bases as we fight the way Sudan went. Of course, this my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi. Kavya Sulaiman Mawagali. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.